important to Americans. Democrats, start talking about things that are important to Americans and stop pandering. Stop saying you're going to give away something for free. And then address why you're giving everything to illegal immigrants. Talk about this illegal immigration. It's what I call the black replacement plan. And now I know everybody's like, they're replacing everybody. Yeah, that's true. But I'm going to tell you why it's so important to us.
Why?
We're now only a little between 13 and 14% of the population. They say they brought in 20 million illegal immigrants. That's one of the numbers that I've heard. And, it's not confirmed. One of the numbers that I've heard, because of course they're not going to tell us how many for real.
Nope.
And they have no idea themselves. But when that happens, we're only over 40 million. So just think, they brought in adults and mostly adult men that are half of our population. Do you think that will not affect what they're going to do in our communities? Do you think that won't affect what's going to happen with schools in predominantly black communities, Hispanic communities? Do you think that will not affect us? So I say to you, instead of you jumping on and being the party of intimidation, being the party of constant hatred, why don't you start addressing issues just like Trump did? And one of the things that he said that I thought was so important is Elon said something about the CO2 levels in the world right now. And I was so glad because, that climate change thing, that's another one of the firm's things. Donald Trump says, no, the most important thing that we're facing right now is nuclear, the nuclear capacity of countries all over the world. If I cannot bring anything else home to you, let me make you understand.
Hey, I'm gonna post the video, the other part, most of her video, or her link to her video in the description below. If I happen to forget, please just send a comment and I'll make it quick and put it in there. Listen, man, migrants. Let me get into my part,
Let
right?
him cook.
Because I gotta get there.
Let him cook now.
I gotta get there.
Let him cook. I said let him cook.
Let's talk about what she just talked about, migrants. I got so many videos. I'm going to do one on my live stream today. Definitely if I hit 5,000 subscribers, 5K live stream today. Listen, migrants are coming into this country, all right? They are coming in here, and many of these sanctuary cities are giving them resources. They're giving them prepaid cards. They're letting their children go to school for free in your school district. They're, like I said, providing housing. They're trying to give them work permits. They are trying to get them very acclimated to the United States of America. And so what happens is these immigrants, these migrants are going to then have children, right? Which they're bringing in, and they're going to populate. I definitely believe, and this is the first time I heard someone say the black replacement plan, which I must steal DrDeeDeeCurtis. I'm sorry. But I do like that, the black replacement plan, because I said this months ago that eventually what's going to happen is these migrants are going to have some type of voting rights. And when they have voting rights, they're probably going to most likely vote Democrat, right? And so they are going to be the new minority vote. Right now, the black vote is important for to win an election. That's why you have Democrats that pander to us, right? They put Megan Thee Stallion up there to twerk and jerk for you. They go and put a kente cloth on Nancy Pelosi, who can't get up from the floor. And they do things like have interviews with Cardi B, like Joe Biden did. This is just pander stuff, right? But eventually what's going to happen is that pandering is going to stop, because then the migrants are going to be the new vote. The migrants are going to be a new population. And I know a lot of people right now are like, oh, man, get out of here with that stuff. That's not going to happen. Okay. Well, when you have anywhere between 10 to 15 million people running through this country, they are going to then have children. Children are going to have more children. Their children are going to be the ones that are going to take the jobs. See, this is where I think Donald Trump is also telling you when he says taking black jobs. Their children are going to your schools. And when they get your education and then they can go and get a degree and then go and get trades, they will then start taking everyone's job because they came in illegally. The children are here that are going to benefit and then bring up the family. It's a whole play. I think that the long-term effect of the migrants, you won't really see for the next maybe 10 to 12 years. The black replacement plan is real. The black replacement plan is real. DrDeeCurtis is right.
Sensational.
She is 100% right, and I agree with her. I agree with her for sure. But yeah, man, Democrats, man, I mean, y'all got to start talking about real issues, man. I really believe that coming into this election, people are getting tired, right? And you got swing voters. See, you know, you got your Republicans who are going to vote Trump. You got your Democrats that are going to vote Democrat no matter what. But you got these swing voters. And they have no loyalty to either party. And I think what's going to end up happening with a lot of these swing voters is that they're going to want to hear real issues. And Kamala Harris is not answering questions. She's not doing sit downs. She's not talking about policies. And people are going to start saying, well, I just kind of want somebody to run the country. You know, that's all I want. I don't care about a black woman. I don't care about all this stuff. I just want someone to run the country. And Donald Trump is going to have those answers. Right? He's going to have those answers. So shout out to Dee for getting on to TikTok. And she does have more videos. I haven't checked them all out, but I will put her link to the video in the description below and make sure y'all subscribe to her. She talks facts, man. She's talking nothing but facts in here. She talks about the migrants. She talks about Democrats just pandering to black folks, which they've been doing for some time now. And they get in office and they don't owe you anything, right? I mean, think about Joe Biden, right? Think about how much he pandered to us, and then got in office. And then, like, what have they done for black folks in the last 4 years? Nothing. But guess what? When Donald Trump got in office, he didn't necessarily say he was going to do anything specifically for black folks, but he did do the opportunity zones, right? I'm in real estate. So when I heard of opportunity zones, I said that was pretty dope. He incentivizes you to invest into inner cities, invest into the hood, and get big tax breaks for doing so. Of course, you guys know that he gave to the HBCUs, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was like lifetime funding or whatever it was. It helped them out of a financial deficit that the HBCUs were in, right? Historically black colleges, he helped. He didn't specifically campaign on that. He just did it while he was in office, right? And I think he was also working on the platinum plan right before the new election. So my whole thing is I would rather somebody tell me what they're going to do for everyone. And while they're helping people, they also help the black community along the way. You got the Democrats that are telling you, yeah, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and making you feel good. They're just a feel good party. And then once you get them in office, that whole feel good goes away. I don't want to go on too long this video, but I definitely wanted to react to what DrDeeCurtis had to say. And this lady reminds me of my auntie. So it was, just kind of easy to hear her talk. And she's keeping it very straight to the point, telling you why she does not rock with the Democrats. And what are you guys going to say? Oh, she's a Trump supporter? I don't think she's a Trump supporter, to be honest. I think she just knows what's right and wrong and who she wants to run the country. Sounds like she knows how to separate her feelings from facts. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to separate feelings from facts, man. Like, let's just keep it a bean. Right? Y'all are so caring about your feelings that y'all don't understand that what's really hurting you is the party that's making you try to feel good and try to do all these things, right? Like, I even heard that they're playing rap music at Kamala Harris's rallies. Like, y'all got to be freaking kidding me, bro. Y'all got to be kidding me, man. I do not want to hear rap music if I'm going to a political event. But who am I, man? I'm just a YouTuber. Man. Let me go get off this thing, man. Like I say, after every video, this is chess, not checkers. I'm going to see y'all at work.
It's going to be a cold summer.